Eimi Fukada has become one of the most recognizable personalities in modern Japanese pop culture, not only because of her image but also because of the unique journey she has taken, one filled with challenges, change, and constant reinvention. Her story resonates with many young people across Asia and around the world because it reflects a universal message. No matter what circumstances you start with, you always have the ability to rebuild yourself and move toward a better version of who you want to be. In today's digital era, personalities like Eimi Fukada are often defined by short clips, viral images, or fast-moving headlines. Yet behind her public appearance lies a deeper narrative about self-awareness, courage, and the determination to take control of her own life. What makes her story especially impactful is that she openly acknowledges her past, learns from it, and uses it as motivation to build a future guided by personal growth and self-improvement. This long-form profile aims to explore the inspirational side of Eimi Fukada, her transformation, her mindset, and the lessons she has shared with millions online. It avoids all sensitive or restricted themes and focuses solely on her as a human being, a communicator, and a figure of resilience. The beginning of her transformation journey. Eimi Fukada's popularity did not come from an overnight stroke of luck. Instead, she reached recognition through a series of personal decisions that dramatically reshaped her life. In her early years, she often described herself as introverted and insecure. Despite her cheerful appearance today, she grew up struggling with confidence and self-image. The turning point came when she realized that she wanted to take control of her life story, rather than letting it be defined by others. For many people, the biggest challenge is not external circumstances but the courage to face oneself. Eimi's early decision to remake her life, even though it meant stepping into unfamiliar territory, showed her willingness to embrace discomfort for the sake of growth. This stage of her journey highlights one of the core messages she often shares with fans. You cannot become your ideal self without first admitting that change is necessary. Her transformation was not simply physical. It was strongly rooted in a deeper emotional and mental commitment to self-renewal. She has spoken in interviews about how she once felt ordinary or invisible. Instead of accepting that as her permanent identity, she chose to challenge it. This leap of faith became the foundation for everything she achieved afterward, building a strong public identity. Once she entered the public eye, Eimi understood that she needed to build an identity that was more than just appearance. She invested time and effort into communication, branding, and learning how to connect with audiences across different cultures. Her social media presence played a major role in this transformation. She consistently shared messages about personal development, beauty, self-care, and mental health. Fans appreciated that she wasn't portraying herself as perfect. Instead, she spoke candidly about her vulnerabilities, something rare in the polished world of entertainment. This authenticity helped her form a unique connection with her audience. While many public personalities showcase only their glamorous side, Eimi openly discussed her struggles with loneliness, burnout, and self-doubt. These confessions did not weaken her public image, they strengthened it. They showed that behind the bright lighting and stylized photos was a real person working through real emotions. Throughout this period, she also developed strong communication skills. In Japan and across Asia, her live streams became known for their openness, humor, and interaction. Fans often described her as approachable and genuine, two qualities that helped her cross cultural boundaries. Rather than building fame through mystery, she built it through honesty. Reinvention as a lifestyle, not a one-time event. One of the most inspiring aspects of Eimi Fukada's story is her repeated reinvention. Many people believe reinvention happens only once, like a major turning point or a dramatic transformation. However, Eimi treats reinvention as a continuous process. Over the years, she explored various creative paths: content creation, beauty and fashion collaborations, motivational live streams, personal brand development, participation in mainstream entertainment projects. Through each project, she demonstrated adaptability and curiosity. She does not want to remain static or predictable. Instead, she constantly reevaluates what kind of person she wants to become. This mindset reflects an important lesson. Personal growth is not linear and does not have a final destination. Each stage of life requires different strengths, different habits, and different priorities. Eimi's ability to update herself, both internally and externally, shows that reinvention is a lifestyle, something to be embraced repeatedly rather than feared. Many young people find comfort in this philosophy because it tells them that it is never too late to start again. No matter what mistakes you've made or what paths you took, you always have a choice to shift your future. Mental strength, discipline, and self-reflection. Behind Eimi's public persona lies a deep well of discipline. Although her online presence may seem lighthearted, her personal growth demanded structure, learning, and emotional strength. She learned how to manage criticism, something that can be overwhelming for anyone in the public eye. Instead of reacting impulsively, she gradually developed the ability to stay calm, listen, and improve without letting negativity take over her identity. This mental strength did not come naturally. It came through years of self-reflection. She studied how successful individuals maintained balance, how they handled stress, and how they kept improving. The habits she adopted include setting clear goals, maintaining consistent routines, studying communication and branding, practicing emotional resilience, documenting personal progress. These principles helped her transition from being viewed as just a visual personality to someone recognized for her mindset and determination. Her interest in self-improvement also inspired thousands of people to reflect on their own lives. Many of her fans cite her as motivation to exercise, improve their appearance, pursue new skills, or simply gain confidence. In this way, she has organically become a role model for personal reinvention, not because she tried to be perfect, but because she showed how to grow through challenges. A symbol of modern empowerment. Today, Eimi Fukada represents a form of modern empowerment, one rooted in authenticity, ownership of one's past, and courage to continually rebuild oneself. She does not pretend to fit into traditional categories. Instead, she embraces her individuality, her history, and her ambition. Her story resonates powerfully with people who feel trapped by their circumstances or judged for their past. Eimi's message is simple. Your past is not your identity. Your future is shaped by the actions you choose today. This philosophy has encouraged many young individuals to step out of self-doubt, to chase dreams that once felt impossible, and to rethink the way society views transformation. Regardless of where her career goes next, her influence will remain rooted in the deeper values she has conveyed: courage, honesty, self-reinvention, resilience, personal responsibility. Her journey continues to unfold, and each new chapter serves as a reminder that real success comes not from perfection, but from the willingness to grow.